Well, I've heard a lot of controversy.
The way he done it was a bit twisted. You don't just go out and just go and shoot someone just because you don't agree with what they think.
Do you think what Luigi did was good or bad? And most importantly, why? Today we're jumping on the streets of London to ask the people this question.
But first, who is Luigi Mangione? He's the 26-year-old making headlines across the world after being linked to a shocking crime that left a man dead in New York. But here's the twist. The internet can't decide whether to condemn him or celebrate him.
Instead of condemnation, 26-year-old Luigi Mangione is getting support. Social media buzzing with sympathy for the suspect who police say gunned down the CEO of United Healthcare.
Mangione was arrested in connection with the death of Brian Thompson. For some, it's a brutal, unforgivable crime. For others, it's justice. They claim Thompson profited off people's pain and that Mangione did what he had to do to send a clear message, that people's lives aren't profit margins. And the internet? It's doing what it does best, turning tragedy into a trend. Mangione's become a viral phenomenon, sparking memes, fan fiction, and even merch. It's a story raising big questions about justice. But what do you think?
Do you think Luigi did something good or bad?
I mean, he did kill a person, so it's pretty bad.
Well, I've heard a lot of controversy and conspiracy theories about Luigi.
I think it's something bad.
But I guess what's happening in America, especially the whole healthcare situation, I guess it prompted him to do that.
I think it's bad. Obviously, he killed someone. Yeah.
I heard he had a lot of back problems, his mum was ill, he was ill. So, I mean, I feel like it was all pre-planned, and I think that there's a much bigger picture going on. So everyone who's saying he's just this murderer on the run and he's, this sketchy guy, actually don't necessarily agree.
I mean, I'm not trying to justify what he did. However, the issue is, obviously, because the healthcare system in America is so bad that if it wasn't so pricey in the first place, none of this would be happening, the CEO would still be alive, and everyone would actually be in a better place.
Morally, you just don't go around killing people, no matter what it is they do. If you want them to be, prosecuted properly, you go through the proper means. You don't just go out and just go and shoot someone just because you don't agree with what they think. That's just simple.
In a twisted manner, it's good, I guess, but bad at the same time, about murdering someone, but also for the greater good, I guess.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not here for murdering people, but at the same time, sometimes you have to do something big to make a big statement.
Thing is as well, a lot of healthcare CEOs do need to be responsible for the fact that they're denying people healthcare. It's not fair.
Why do you think people justify his actions?
Because he's good looking.
Oh, okay.
No, or because he's good looking and he's rich. And yeah, if it was a random person on the street, he would have gotten in a lot more trouble for that.
Yeah. What do you think should happen to Luigi now?
I don't think that he should not be held accountable for his actions. I think he should obviously go to prison, but I think the problem is when he goes to prison, they're shutting down all of his YouTube channels that are coming out with all this content that he's trying to tell a story of. So I hope that he gets held accountable for his actions, but ultimately his story is still told.
I think for the people, it's I'm not too sure. I think he should get sentenced because he did kill someone. I think he should get sentenced, but his intentions were good. But the way he done it was a bit twisted.
He should go on trial. He should be set in front of a jury like everyone else does, and yes, fair sentencing, I think.
I think he needs to be held accountable for what he's done, but so do all the healthcare CEOs and those who've denied people their health insurance.
What do you think about him being found in McDonald's?
I think that's pretty funny. I mean, just because it's the most random place. I think he intentionally wanted to be found. Yeah. The whole conspiracy that he kind of planned everything. He's kind of meticulous with his planning and stuff. Yeah.
And so he got McLocked.
Yeah, he got Who did he get caught? I think he got caught by because he got a bag from this bag company, right? And then they kind of found out where he was because of his serial code, because of the bag and stuff.
And the girl that snitched didn't even get a tip because you have to call a separate number for the tip line, and she didn't even get the 60 grand that she was promised.
60 grand?
60 grand, yeah.
And she hasn't got paid yet?
No. So she didn't use the right number. She called the actual 911 instead of a tip number.
That's crazy.
Mad, isn't it?
I think she deserves to go to jail as well for ratting him out, but yeah.